Hello lovelies, and welcome back to another flip through of a beautiful oracle deck today. We have the Celtic Spirit oracle that we are going to look at today, which is by Nicola McIntosh. A really lovely deck, quite a unique and different deck when it comes to the cards, which I hope that you will really enjoy. Now it's a 36 card deck, and the guidebook essentially it has a small introduction, but it really gets into the card messages quite quickly. So it does talk a bit about water elementals and the Celts, because obviously it's a Celtic deck, and it does explore lots of themes from the Celtic mythology and lots of Celtic connections. Has a little bit about ways that we can use the cards as well. And then it has about 5 card spreads. So we have a triquetra card spread, we have a 3 card spread, a pentagram spread, we have a Celtic cross spread as well. And then it dives into our card meanings. Now, they are lovely in that it's very much, you can see where your cards are, beautiful color page. You can see your card there beautifully presented in color as well. We do have a main keyword on each one of our cards and a few extra keywords that can help prompt your intuition, so you're not necessarily having to reach for the guidebook. We also have anything where, so she's got a little bit of like how to pronounce certain words if they're particularly Celtic, which is always lovely, because I know for myself, I like to know that I'm pronouncing things properly. So it's nice to be able to have the added pronunciations here and there on some of the cards as it is needed. And then she does have an explanation about each one of the cards. So like a little bit of its mythology or its history or how it works, as well as about the card meaning itself and what that particular energy is bringing for us. As you can see, there is around 2 to 3 pages of information per card. They're really lovely. Like, I've always been taken by this deck and the cards themselves. They're really pretty. I love all the Celtic symbolism and knotwork in them, and the elemental energy as well. This is definitely a deck that you could use on your altar as a focus if there's particular energies that you're working with or honoring. So not just using it as an oracle deck in itself, but for instance, the Green Man, etc. You could have his card on your altar as you are working with him and looking to connect with him as well. So the sides of the cards are a beautiful green. The back is just gorgeous, isn't it? And then the cards themselves are really pretty. Like I said, lots of Celtic knotwork through them, lots of symbology. I love the way that they're like hand-drawn, hand-sketched, and we've got some colour and some black and white. Like, it's very pretty, very unique in the style. And I feel like it holds a lot of energy too with this style. I always enjoy learning more about different energies, different elementals, different divinities that I can call on. And so this is definitely a card deck where you will learn more from reading the guidebook, and then hopefully be able to make your own connections with these energies so that you can use the cards without necessarily needing to reach for the guidebook, which is always something that I recommend. It's good to be able to not use the guidebook as soon as you can, so you can tap into your intuition as much as possible. So as you can see, really lovely deck. The deck itself is not too big to be able to handle. It's not one of those oversized decks either, which is really nice. It helps with being able to shuffle a lot more easily. So I know some decks, it can be a little bit of a handful in being able to shuffle them and utilize them in that way, handle them in that way. So really lovely deck. I do recommend this one. It is very pretty, especially if you find you are connected to the Celtic traditions, to the Celtic energies. Definitely you will learn plenty out of the guidebook, and you will find the cards to be really useful as well. And you'll find some really lovely spreads and lovely key energies that you'll find that will come out of that as you do readings as well. So of course this one is available through Mystical Dragon. You can grab it through our e-store or in our physical store as well, which is in Seaford, Australia. Please stay tuned. Let me know if you have this deck yourself and what you think of the deck. Please drop me a comment, let me know. And I look forward to being able to share some more decks with you in the future.